Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the AfterLife SMP. So this episode thing is going to be a little different than my past episodes. The reason being is I've had a lot of requests to do a survival guide on the Emerald raid farm. So I decided, I wanted to build this on the server. I have a schematic loaded up, by the way, just to make sure that I'm doing everything right here, but I'm going to be obviously doing a tutorial in survival, so let me know if you guys like this type of tutorial, so I might do this more often. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So obviously the first thing you want to do is find an ocean without like land near the surface. Like this is all low enough that nothing will be able to spawn. Like if you have an island, you can't, like, see over there, those islands, they should be a problem, but if you have islands maybe like where this kelp clump is right here or right there or right here, be a little bit wary of that because raids spawn kind of oddly, so I just be careful of that. So the next thing you want to do is you want to build your bed up 1 block above sea level. So you have 1 block and then you put your bed. That's something that that way you get your Y levels correct. So now from here you're gonna count up 21, I believe. Yeah, let me look at my notes real quick. Yeah, so 21 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just like I said, I have this here so we can see. Now as you can see, the schematic does show us that we are correct here. Whoops, are. So what you want to do now is you want to come out to the side and then forward towards the bed head there, and that is where you're going to put that. Now I need to grab some more materials here. And yeah, so throughout this tutorial, I'm going to give you some tips about how to build stuff in survival a bit more efficiently, especially pertaining to this farm. So MR. And the reason I have this schematic is so I know we're getting the Y levels right, so I can make sure I'm not giving you guys bad info. Anyway, so this, like I said, should be at Y84, as you can see. So now what you want to do is we need to create where we fall, right? So this is where the water stream is going to be, and we're going to need to have, obviously we're going to have our 2 glass pillars, right? So let's go ahead and mark those out, right? And then we're going to have our, put scaffolding there. We're going to have on this side here is going to be wall, and I believe this side is a fence, but let me check. Yep. So this right here is going to be a fence. Just keep in mind this is lower down block. There we go. And fence. So then we can go ahead and just remove this stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, call that good for now. Because what we need to do now is we need to get our pressure plates, which I don't think I have. Okay, there we go. So now here, now keep this in mind. The pressure plate goes to the west. So there we go. And yeah, so we can just go ahead and craft up our pressure plate here. And that goes, of course, there. And then you're going to go ahead and continue with this stuff, these here. And so, of course, we're going to want to have our water all ready to go. So what we got to do is we got to, of course, waterlog this one here. So we're going to do that at the end or later. I think that would be the best way to do it. Yep. So we're going to, from this block, which is Y85, we're going to go up 90 blocks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, D, 90 right there. And if we look at it, we should be standing on Y174, so 89 blocks. There we go. Looking at Y174. Perfect. So, if I were to do this again, let's just, like I said, check. Oh yeah, we're doing it right. Okay. So at the bottom, we're going to, for now, remove this. And we're going to come down here and put a block there. We can go ahead, stack back up. And so this is going to be taking an output out, right? And this needs to be set at 2 ticks, like so. Then we're going to come out here, block, like so. And then we're going to take this block here with a piece of redstone dust. Make sure we're grabbing that out. And then we can go ahead, come back here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a piston. So, like I said, I have so many of these. Yep, this one has the pistons in it. There we go. And we're going to take the piston right outside of that. So, what's going to happen is, boom, like that. So, if we check our thing here, look at that. Of course, we're going to need to do the water still, which, well, not going to be too difficult, really, but, yeah. This isn't going to need water, but what is this. So, we're going to put a thing there and a thing here, right? And that's going to be acting as water mabobbers. Make sure you have a block there, and this lower slab here, because when you waterlog this with water, it may or may not travel into this one, so it might be worth just putting a block down there. Anyways, now it's time to continue this whole thing all the way up to where we already measured. This is why I recommend doing all of the 3 others at a different time. And obviously it'd be easy just to do something like this and go all the way up. Alright, so you've come up to the top here. Yeehaw. Now all you gotta do is extend these 2 like so. Whoops, don't do that. Do not do what I just did. Yeah, that would suck. Okay, now get another stone pressure plate and pop that on there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a block like so. We're going to actually take an observer. Or sorry, not observer. We're going to take a piston out of that, but we're going to need a couple observers here. So let me go ahead and open this up, get some of that and some of that. Oops. And let's grab that. Okay, so now what you do is you get your sticky piston. Make sure it's sticky, obviously. You come over here, and this is when I recommend getting some of your scaffolding out and just bringing it out like so. Because the whole reason this is so important is because, you know, you can't just do redstone like this. Anyways, so now you're gonna come to this side, place a dirt here. You're gonna get a observer, and you're gonna face it into the piston like so. So it's pointing this way. Okay. Now I'm gonna get a piece of dirt and an observer. Whoa. So just make sure that these guys have an air block. Then get your building block and put it right here. Building block there. Building block here. There. Here. And here. Okay. So now what you do is you grab your redstone dust, put that right there. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna create a clock. Redstone dust is gonna blink like crazy. But now what we want to do is make sure that we have some repeaters set to full delay, just like so. And then we're gonna come all the way over here, grab some more sticky pistons, and we're gonna do something like that, and we're gonna do something like that. Okay, so now, oh yeah, that doesn't. That was kind of not exactly what I was going for, but if we. Okay, that's too risky. I'm not going to do that right now. Anyways, now what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and now would be a good time to just go a little bit lower here. Grab your shovel, whatever you have that thing called. And then you're just going to go ahead and remove the dirt, just like so. And now you have your redstone circuitry on top. Now you're going to grab your slabs and you're going to pillar up to the above this little circuitry here, and you're gonna make sure that everything here is slabbed. So boom, 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 boom. That ensures that nothing can spawn over here. And just do something like that. Okay, And then of course, there you go, you have all your redstone stuff done. Alright, so after creating this dirt platform here, what you're going to do is you're going to come back here, try to place a block against that pressure plate, and then one to the side with the, just like away from the redstone here. So, just like that, okay. And then right here, we're going to place a hopper, if I have them with me, here. And here, okay. Destroy these blocks. And there you go. Next, what we want to do is just place temporary block. Let me grab dirt for that just so you guys know. Right there. Okay. So now grab your trapdoor, come all the way back up here, and place your trapdoor right like so. So it opens and closes like that, and then you can go ahead and get rid of that dirt. Here you go. That way you're going to actually fall correctly. Okay, now you can go ahead and just remove this, not necessary. There we go. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and work on the collection area, because that's going to be kind of the next logical thing to do. So what you're going to need is a cake. Just like this, make sure you don't eat it. So what I recommend doing is eating first, and then coming up over here and placing yourself a cake. Now, one thing I did forget in my materials is a hopper minecart, but you are going to need one. Okay, so what you're going to do is temporary block here, 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 and here. Go ahead and destroy these ones. Get a regular piston. There. And get your block of choice there. And then rail. Whoops. Rail there. Go ahead and get another temporary block like so. Actually, you can go ahead and remove this for now because we do need to push the minecart in like so. And then what you want to do is go ahead and destroy that rail. Place some temporary blocks here and there. And now what you're going to do is now place in this block. Ooh. Okay, don't activate the redstone. Go ahead and get yourself a power source. I have a button. Go ahead and power it just like so. There you go. Collection system complete. So if we throw in, or we can just check it with F3 and B. You can see there's a sliver of the hitbox above this hopper. So if we just toss a bunch of this stuff in there, we'll see that some of it got into this hopper and some of it into this hopper. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Now what we need to do is some more redstone. Yay! Alright, so first things first, go ahead and count 1, 2, 3 down and place a block. Then, on top of this block, what you're going to do is grab a repeater, and you're going to have this repeater facing that way, which is going to be south, just like so, and boom, just like that. And now what we gotta do is we gotta have to extend the glass platform here, just like that, just a little bit, so we can go ahead and get an observer placed. So come over here and place an observer, so the power is going into the repeater. Put this repeater on to 2 ticks of delay. Then right here, we're going to go ahead and put that. As you can see, we got a redstone output. You can flip it on or off, however you want to do it. It doesn't really matter, because I don't think it does. And so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and have this going into a block, okay? This is going to go into a block, which we are going to put like so, okay? And what this is going to do is trigger that, and that way we fall through. Okay, now if you're having trouble falling through with server, there you go. See that? But 2 is, I think, the pretty much the right mount. 1 tick I don't think is enough. Yep, but 2 I think is fine. Alright, so now that this little circuit here is done, go ahead and put a block on top of that, and then you're going to go ahead and place another block and a trapdoor, like so, and destroy that block. That's just to keep your player aligned correctly. You're going to put a lever here later to turn some stuff on and off, but for now we don't have to worry about that. So now what you want to do is you want to come over here to, right across from this block and place a redstone dust right here. Looks like someone just got blown up by a creeper. GG. Okay, so now obviously hopper timers are pretty much the same over and over again. It's just what you fill them with. So bring this up a little bit so you can get something in there. Go ahead and put the piston like so. Now, of course, this you're going to need a 2-block gap, but go ahead and put a block there and a block here. Whoops. For me, it just helps if I kind of do this stuff with dirt on me, so I can just keep stacking up to it, get it done quicker. There you go. That's going to be that. So now place up like so, get a hopper into there. And maybe mine your dirt with a shovel and not a pickaxe. So obviously these are facing into each other, and now is when we fill them. So go ahead and get a stack and 13. Here we go. But don't do it yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a redstone block, which I have right here. You're going to put that next to the one without items in it, like so. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come around here, do the same idea, block, pillar up, just so you can get to stuff. Block, and then a block like so. I sometimes like putting a temporary block like that, and then doing something like this. Now go ahead and get rid of that, put some redstone dust there, and go ahead and get your thing there. So there we go. Now, one thing you could do is set up a lever here to turn it off. I don't know how necessary that is right now, but yeah, lever on this block here. Now you can go ahead and put some slabs above here. A lot of people say you can put container blocks above hoppers. That reduces lag. I haven't found it to be that big of a deal. So yeah, just fill this up with slabs. But if you want, and you're, thinking about it, make sure nothing gets in those. You can grab a composter or something. That'll work fine. And just do something like that. So just so you guys know that everything is working good, what's going to happen is this. When this activates, it's going to flick this off and on really fast, give out a single pulse here, and this is going to flash. Just like boom. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and move on to the next little circuit, which is going to be right up there. Okay, so might as well place those levers in when you can. So one lever goes here. One lever goes here, and there we go. So this is going to turn that clock off. What's next is some tube creation. So grab some more of your chosen glass. Obviously, you got to pick a color. You can't just do regular glass. That's lame. Oh, hey, someone planted stuff. GG. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to, from this lever here, this could be a block, could be a piece of glass. We're going to use a piece of glass on top, and we're just going to go up, I believe, 2 more. So this is 1, 2, and now what we're going to do is we're going to place a temporary block here. So if I just check with this, yep, okay. Perfect, that is looking good. So now what we're going to do is put 2 sticky pistons here and here. These are going to have trapdoors on them, like so. There it is. Okay, you can get rid of your temporary block or whatever, no biggie. And you know, you could also put this in if you so desire. So something like that. So now what you're going to do is we're going to do the redstone for this portion of the thing. So you're going to need some slabs. Put a slab into this bad boy here and put a slab on top right there. And now what we need to do is like this. So you put a block, temporary block, block. Get rid of the temporary block. And now right here, you're just going to, you know, what we're going to do is we're just going to get some redstone wire. And wire that like so. Now what we got to do is wire up this top section, which is going to be a clock. So you're going to put a slab here, then grab a full block, put that there, and then you're going to get your slabs once again, and you're going to do a slab like that, a temporary slab like so, and we can get rid of that one. Okay. Now coming out from this direction, we're going to get some redstone dust and our repeaters. Redstone dust goes here, repeater facing into this block, then redstone dust and repeater facing into this block, and both of these are going to be at 2 ticks of delay like so. And now you want to grab your slabs once again and slab the top off of these blocks. Now you're going to come over here with a lever and you're going to flick this on and off really fast. And as you can see, we get a clock. I think that's a little unnecessary. Go ahead and do that, and we'll turn that on later. We can set up some sort of redstone thing for that later, but you can, if you don't really want to do any more redstone than this farm, on and off, and you're going. So next is actually just a tube. So let's go ahead and get into that right now. Okay, so now that we've made it all the way over here, what we're going to do is fill in like that. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some fence gates and we're going to go ahead and place them like this. And this is going to go up 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, with that, we're going to bring the glass. So these are all extended fences. Like so, and it's going to come up like that. Now on all the other sides, we're going to go ahead and do the same. Of course, with that, you can only go that far. Now with down here, this is a little bit of a different situation because we are going to need to put some chests down. And this is from where we're going to be walking in at. So we're going to have a chest and chest like that, and then like so. Okay. These can act as storage, which is nice. Whoops. And you know, they also help you so you don't get bubbled around from the bubble vader, which will be right there. Okay. So yeah. Now from here, of course, you can go up from here with the glass. So if you're doing this on the same Y level as me, you're going to take it up to Y203, but that is from this block here, after these 23 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and so on. We want the water here to come right into this corner here. So we're going to come out 2 like so, and then do the same like that. We're going to have this 3x3 here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to encase this with glass, except for this side here. So I don't believe we need glass there, so let's just go ahead and encase this thing. And I think we can just go to the corner there. Let me check. Yep, just as I suspected. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and bring this up. I believe 3 tall, yeah. Like so. So now what we're gonna do, of course, is have our water going into that direction. But right here, we're gonna go ahead and make sure these are all up like so. So right here, we're gonna place some more blocks up like that, and then put this and open it, and then just do that, and then go ahead and come up like so. So now we should have this structure built, and this is to the southeast of the fall chamber here. So now for the fun and exciting part, oh yeah, go ahead and we're going to place a ring of bricks around here, leaving a 3x3 space, like so. And these are blocks, not bricks, but any block, and then just bring this all the way around, like so. And just so there's a 2-block ring around this 3x3 center here. Now go ahead and get some temporary blocks, just one, and bring that, and then go and get rid of that one, and you can bring this all the way around like so. And yeah, alright, so now go ahead and bring a dirt into the center here. Do something like that, and go ahead and place your not trapdoors, but fences like so. I find the dirt makes it real easy. And then just go ahead and make sure all of them are open, just like so. Now comes a fun part where I think it's a little, like, pretty important to do now versus later. So come down here, place an ice, and then go ahead. Make sure it's in this corner, just regular ice. Or a water bucket, could be a water bucket, but just like that, and then break that, and you get water flowing into that corner there, just like we want it. So of course now we're going to do that in all these corners, but what you want to do is bring these up by 2 all the way around. And then go ahead and break all the glass. So the next step is going to be some glass. Go ahead and do 1 layer now. We are going to need 2, but just do 1 for now because it's just going to make it a little bit easier to build in survival here. Like that. And yeah, so what you want to do now is get yourself dirt and packed ice. Yep, you're only going to need 25. I have a stack. You're going to bring this packed ice all the way, so there's 1 block gap from everything, so it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can just fill this in. And then there you go. There is your spawning platform. So now what we can do is bring the glass up 1 more block. Alright, so the next step here is to place some dirt like so in every corner. And this is what we're going to be placing this stuff on. Make sure it's a nether brick fence, guys, otherwise it'll burn. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the mill block, and we're going to get some chests. And we're just going to place 1, 2, just like that, on every one. So you find the middle block, 1, 2. Find the middle block, 1, 2. Find the middle block, 1, 2. And notice I'm going towards the center here, so if I fall, it's just right into here. Not gonna be that big of a deal. Alright, so the next step here is put some dirt above one of these chests here, and you're gonna create a zigzag pattern like so. And then go ahead and get rid of the dirt here. Oops. Don't do that. Make sure that you have that zigzag pattern. Just get rid of the middle one. And then what you're going to do is make sure you get a trapdoor here. We're going to need quite a few of these, so let me grab some more here. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Okay. And so now you're going to come to this side, trapdoor there, this side, trapdoor there, trapdoor. Ooh. See what I mean? It's less of a big deal when you fall into this section here, because you can do that. And In fact, if I was going to give you guys any tips for doing this in survival, just do something like this. Alright, so once you've gotten all these placed in, go ahead and place your dirt back here. I should have just said keep it, but yeah, I was not thinking. Hey, look at that, perfect amount of dirt. Okay, boom. Now we're gonna place some more fence gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're just gonna open these. Whoops, not that. There we go, and boom, 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 and boom. Okay, and now we're gonna come out to each every other one of these dirt here, and we're gonna create or put down trapdoors. And now on top of these trapdoors here, buttons. Doesn't matter how they go. Yeah. Okay, so after placing these, lower down the ring a little bit here, and now you're gonna place in your lava. And when you place it, it should flow that way. Okay, that's how you know you've done this right, and that way there's no block here. And there you go. That is kind of the last step here. It's a little bit scary placing in lava, but trust me, as long as you do this little ring trick here, you should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead, put the last 2 in, boom, and boom. Quick note, just make sure that you remove the dirt. All of the dirt. Any dirt that you placed in this thing should be removed, like so, and like so. Alright, so the next step here is the ice. The ice. Yep. Make sure you have over a stack of this stuff. Should be enough. I believe it went up 90, so 2 stacks is plenty. And yeah, this is where things get a little messy. I recommend actually doing this first. Getting a water bucket. Then you come up here, fly around down into here to this tiny circuit that we built so long ago. Let me and that reminds me, make sure everything is spawn proofed, okay? Spawn proof, that is very important. Make sure you have slabs on you at all times, and of course spawn proof everything. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is grab your water, go ahead and place that there, and sometimes the water will flow like a so. And to stop that, obviously, oh wait, that's not it. That one. There you go. Now place silk there, or not silk, ice there, and let's get pillaring. And if you did everything right, when you get to the bottom, you should be able to come all the way here. Which is awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a villager. I'll be right back, rowing my boat here. And if you're a pro Minecrafter like me, you should have gotten this done within a couple minutes. It took me about, like, 10. So, zoom, let's go over here. Look at this. We got a villager over here. We got bed over here. Villager. Dude, I hope you like it here, man. This place, it's small, it's humble. But look at this thing. I'm sure you, my friend, are going to like this thing right now. So, let's hope we can get you up there. I don't think there's anything else you're going to want to do. Pro Minecraft skills. Okay, you know what else is pro Minecraft skills, everyone? Encasing a thing in dirt. Pro Minecraft skills. There we go. Now you're fully encased in glass. So guys, that's how you get a villager into that area. You obviously gotta talk really. So that, my friends, is the farm pretty much complete. Let's go ahead and get some bad omen and test out the farm. Finally, a guy with a banner. Yay! Die! Yay, that's what we're after. Oh yeah. Oh wait, we gotta make sure the farm is on. Okay, so should see that items are flowing. Okay, nice. And here we go. And now we wait. Okay, here we go. We're going down. Ah, there's the raid bar. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And, oh man, this is actually really exciting. I think I hear the raid bells or the raid horn. Oh, nice. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Some emeralds, some stuff. Alright, that's enough to just test it. We did one raid. Let's see, we got some more emeralds. Oh, there's a totem. There's a totem. Oh, baby. Let's put the totem in the offhand in case we die. Another totem. Vindicator head. Oh, yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching this little quick tutorial. I don't know how much of the episode is left at this point because I haven't edited any of it. So, yeah. Goodbye.